Hello, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with immigration attorney Brian D. Lerner. We are talking about the recruitment process of PERM and what is needed in order to have a successful PERM. Now, keep in mind that the recruitment is one of the most important procedures, both procedurally and substantively, for the whole PERM process. If any little part is done incorrectly, the entire PERM will be denied. So we just did a video on the job order with the SWA, and now we have to go into what other items are needed in order to successfully have a recruitment process. Well, one is you have to put a notice of the filing. Now, if there's a union at the place of business, then of course the union needs to be notified. But if there's no union, then the way it works is the facility or the location of employment, the posting has to be placed for at least in a conspicuous place for at least 10 business days. So obviously don't put it behind the printer against the wall where nobody can see it. Put it in the lunchroom or the copy room or the coffee room, wherever everybody tends to congregate all the time. And that is where you would place the notice of filing of the PERM. Then there needs to be 2 Sunday ads. Okay, the advertisements must be placed on 2 different Sundays in a newspaper of general circulation in the area of intended employment. So it's where the workers would likely apply and basically would bring the most responses from the U.S. workers. So, for example, if you're advertising in if you have a job in the LA area and you decide that you're going to advertise in the Daily Breeze, a local suburb newspaper, that will probably get denied because it's not a paper of general circulation. So, more or less you have to advertise in the bigger paper that goes everywhere around where you are in order to successfully show that you're opening the U.S. market and attempting to find a valid U.S. worker. Now, you cannot do this on a weekday. Okay, you can't do it on a Monday or a Wednesday or a Tuesday. It has to be 2 consecutive Sundays, or it doesn't have to be consecutive Sundays. Sorry, it needs to be on 2 Sundays prior to when you file the PERM and within that 180-day period prior to filing. And the reason they do that on Sunday as opposed to any other day is clearly most people will look for jobs on a Sunday in the big Sunday paper. Although, if you've looked at the Sunday papers as of late, they do not come near as big as they used to. Compliments of the internet. But still, it is a requirement, and it is a requirement that it be on a Sunday in the paper of general circulation. Now, if the job opportunity is located in a rural area without a Sunday edition, then that's an exception. Then the newspaper with the widest circulation in that area may be used. Okay, but generally if you are in a suburban area, the employer must publish in the appropriate city newspaper that services that area. And once that's done, you will have met the requirement for this part of the recruitment process. Okay, more on the coming video.